When the Man. No sound, yeah. The sound's back on. When the Man, that was the song from the When the Man in the chat. Always nice pump song. I'm sorry to keep you waiting for 10 minutes, you know, that wasn't actually the plan. The plan was, you know, to start the stream, get the food, then start the stream and then eat during the stream, but I figured out that's not gonna be, you know, that's not gonna look well on the stream, so you know, I speed ate the plate. I speed ate, so you know, it took me 10 minutes to eat, so I'm now full. You know, we got our milk, you know, all is good and nice. All is good and nice. Guys, how you doing in the chat? The center plan is here. What's up, man? What's up? Bliat man also. Rollo is here. Crypto Jack is in the chat with a rocket to the moon. Bobbly Fat as well. Farid 200k incoming. Yes, man. On RSI you have I think. I'm not quite sure about that. J. Sharma, bullish. When the Man, great music. I get. I'm thinking you thinking that. Double top. I mean, why be bearish now, man? Why be bearish? Only 21 million of these bloody coins around. Please don't buy alts so Bitcoin can pump longer than 3 cans. Humor's in the chat. Wayne, Mr. Maloney, Wookie want a cookie. Always here. What we doing now? Waiting. Yeah, we're waiting for me. Nice Mick. Volka Tata. Humor is here. Market Wizard is here again. Hi man, how you doing? The guy that stole my, you know, these colors. Just kidding, man. Just kidding. When the man. Mute. Yeah, we're back. Num. Beat is going to 0. And PL as well is in the chat. Hi guys, how you doing? Everybody doing nicely, I'm guessing. So as you already saw the preview on what I'm showing you in the chart, we're inside the big triangle. No. We are not inside. We are outside the big triangle. I don't think you've been following my streams lately, man. We are outside. So what do we have here? Well, first thing first, we got this very nice double bottom on the chart. Not only that, this is a confirmed double bottom up here. You can see it's confirmed, so it's definitely a double bottom down here. Number 2, we have a higher high, so this is some kind of high up here, a pivot high. This high, you know, we got a high, so we got a double bottom down here, and we got a higher high up here, also a bullish sign, right? Third bullish sign, bullish engulfing candle. Look at this green candle over here. You see the red candle, so small, petite, and then you got this big bullish green candle towards the upside, bullish engulfing candle right over there, right? Then you got this, you know, nice RSI divergence. You can see how these pivot points are going towards downside, and this trend is going towards the upside. This is called bullish RSI divergence. Very nice. Also, we're getting this cross on the MACD. Now, MACD is not that important because this is a 4-hourly time frame, but you know, but I just wanted to add more stuff to the list, How you guys doing? When full moon is on the 16th, so we got a 1 week left to the full moon. But you know, we might just pre-run the full moon, so you know, it does look nice. Loving this, looking forward to seeing you do an XRP update. If you enjoyed the stream, then hit the like button, show some love, folks. Yeah, show some love, guys. Hit the like button. You have not hit the like button yet. Guys, so there is only one problem. There is only one problem with this chart. It's not, this looks good, but there is one problem I did not mention. I mean, technically I did mention it, but I did not point to that stuff. Have you heard of Cult? Yes, I did hear of Cult. We're gonna talk about Cult in a little bit. Full moon pre-run, Nelma. Yeah, full moon can start, you know, it's, you know, the technically full moon is starting in 7 days, but it can, you know, pre-run, you know, a couple of days before, something like 4 or 5 days before as well. So next week might be very, very bullish. Maybe we're gonna see that. That said, there is one thing that I did not mention that's actually bearish, and the thing that it's bearish, and it's not bearish, but it's not good. Well, it is good, but it's not, it could have been better. Like, it's good, but it couldn't have been better. So all of these that I just mentioned on the chart is happening on the 4-hourly time frame. Unfortunately, it's happening on this low, low time frame. This is a 4-hourly time frame up here. You can see 4-hourly time frame. Unfortunately, 4-hourly time frame, and this looks nice and good. Unfortunately, it's not weekly time frame. If we had something like this on the weekly time frame, we would be playing Dodge Daddy, you know, 24/7. Unfortunately, we are not. So you know, I'm expecting some kind of maybe move up here towards the upside. It does look bullish. There is a lot of bullish signs right now kicking in over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 5 bullish signs just on the 4-hourly time frame. So that said, this is still only on the 4-hourly time frame. I'm sorry, guys. I would love to see this on the, you know, on the daily time frame, weekly time frame, anything above 4-hourly, you know. But 4-hourly is good, you know. It's not micro time frame like, you know, 1-hourly, 30 minutes or something like that. But you know, it's one of these higher small time frames, 4-hourly. So you know, it's just before you get to the, you know, the daily time frame. But it's still 4-hourly time frame. Now we might have made some kind of bottom down here on the 4-hourly time frame, and right now looking to bounce towards the upside. So where do we have to bounce, guys? Where do we have to bounce? Well, we might draw this something like this up here, right over here. So maybe this is the trend that needs to be broken. You can see here we are just about to break the trend up here, and we already have got this double bottom up here. We got a divergence, we got, you know, higher high up here. So we just need to pump a little bit up here, right? Just pump a little bit, and you know, it's gonna kick in. One more drop to 40.41. We are at 42.520. I don't know why do you want to go back down there. Alex, how you doing, Alex? Already loved. I'm only bullish on the like button. Clown the Moon just tweeted BTC big move end of year. Clown the Moon. I don't know who that is. Is there a guy called Clown the Moon? Clown the Moon. Now there is not Clown in the Moon, but there's no Clown the Moon. 69.420%. Elon Musk is at it again. I mean, doesn't he have anything better to do with, you know, his spare time? Like, I don't know. So I wrote on the Twitter, and I said 4-hourly bullish divergence in the making. Bullish one might be local bottom, small time frames though. But right after that, let's go to homepage. Right after that, so this was, you know, 4-hourly bullish divergence in the making, bullish 1-hour candle, might be local bottom, small time frames though, right? I wrote this, you know, 3 hours ago, and then 39 minutes ago, We can do this over here. And the 39 RSI divergence on the 4 hourly, bullish engulfing on the 4 hour, bullish, higher high on the 4 hourly, bullish. We bull now. We bull now, guys. The moon, who is Clown? Clown the moon is Carl the moon. Oh, I get it. What did he say? You know, but he's always bullish on Bitcoin right now. You know, he's just saying bull, because you know, Bitcoin is gonna go to 1 million. The problem is not gonna go to 1 million tomorrow. So you know, please check. I think Ether is holding better than moving averages than BTC. Yeah, we can check the Ethereum as well. With all my respect, but we are going down for the next 3 months. This is the truth. Your truth is not my truth. You keep your truth out of my channel. No, just kidding. In the bull run, the moon is perfect trader. Yeah, I mean, it takes a little bit skill, but yeah, he did well. Isn't potential bullish divergence on the daily 21 March and now? Let's see that. I didn't say. I mean, down here 21st March. Down here, up here. Nah, because this is a pivot point. Here's the problem. So people are thinking that here's the problem with when you're looking, this is a pivot point, then you have another pivot point, and right now creating third pivot point. So down here, this is a pivot point up here, this is a pivot point right now being created up here, and this was some kind of pivot. You cannot use these two pivot points, you know, to find some kind of divergence. You gotta go from pivot point to the pivot point. So over here, there is no divergence. So technically there is no divergence on the other side, but you cannot, you know, jump, you know, find whatever you like, you know, any kind of line. I mean, if you want to see this kind of divergence up here, where these are, you gotta go up the time frame. So this would be something like maybe 2 days. This also 2 tops up here. We still got this move on downside, and there is no pivot point up here. It's all the way down there. So technically there is no on the 2 hourly, there is no divergence up here. So if you go to the 3 days down here and up here, there is still no divergence. Everything looks nice, and then you know, as it should. So I don't see any divergence on the daily. I know people might think that there is divergence, some kind of divergence down here, but this is not a divergence because there is a pivot point right in between us. We're going up now, no chance till July. I'm not quite sure, man. You know, it does look, you know, nice bottom on the 4 hourly time frame. Nice bottom on 4. Need to you know, need to do a big move towards the upside. I'm wondering, you know, it's really hard to, you know, assume that this is just gonna dump on downside after all of these, you know, moves. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, we've been dumping for 1, 2, 3, technically, you know, if you just continue like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days, but you know, 3 red days out of 5 days. So let's check out what Ether is doing right now. So somebody said we are back in the triangle. We are not back in the triangle, and the reason we are not back in the triangle is because your triangle is not our triangle, and everybody's looking at this triangle over here and saying we are in the triangle, and I'm saying we are not in the triangle, guys. We are outside of the triangle. You can see people are looking at this triangle and say, oh, we are back in the triangle. No, we are not back in the triangle, guys. Why are we not back in the triangle? Because this is our triangle, and as long as our triangle is nice and we like it, and it's being confirmed by these, you know, very nice support down here, you know, we like our triangle. Our triangle is legit. I think our triangle is legit. So I'm gonna keep our triangle. Right now we are hitting this level that we said we're gonna hit. We are not actually hitting. We said 41.8. I mean, it came down to 25, 42.2, but it came down to 42.2 because there is one very significant support line down there, and that's this one up here. That's exactly at 43.170. Actually, it's at 43.170. Am I looking at this wrongly? Let's go to the daily time frame. No, it's up here. We broke that. I was actually thinking it's all the way down here. Am I mistaken? Let's go and find some. I thought there was, but it's not. Oh no, sorry. This one down here. This one. So you can see this pivot point up here, the double bottom that we confirmed towards the upside. You can see that we are right now above it. So that's what I was thinking up here. So you can see here we came up on that we actually broke it on downside right now, going back above it. So down, right back above it, down, right back up. Maybe, but it's in the ballpark area down here, you know. Yeah, whether it's 41.6 or 41.8 or 42.4, whatever, it's in the ballpark. You know, support is down here right now that we are hitting. So you know, the hopium right now is that number one, we are not back in the triangle. That's good. We are not back in the triangle. That's good. And two, we got these two moving averages, 150 moving average right below us. As long as we can, you know, do some nice move towards the upside and then break this line up here, very important line, this trend line up here. As long as we can break the trend line up here, that's gonna be fine. But I'm wondering whether this is gonna, you know, right now we have been in triangle. I'm wondering whether this is gonna, you know, turn into some kind of a falling wedge up here where we break towards the upside. What you guys think? You think it's gonna, you know, turn into some kind of falling wedge? Are we looking another, you know, another month of, you know, this slow bleed towards downside? Hey, Demjan, how you doing, man? Diminishing returns are very real. Also, looking at logarithmic regression bands and the general downtrend BTC dominance. Gaussian channel doesn't look good. I haven't looked at Gaussian channel, you know, since last time somebody told me to look at Gaussian channels. Got people to buy their stuff instead of real value. I've been pushing it up from 42 to $1 times 80 over and over. I'm up to about 800 on leverage now, and I'm still pushing, but stop loss about to get hit. Ooh. So you're just doing like $1 ATX over and over again, 800 times. Not if you look at the real value of things like gold and Bitcoin. Okay, so people are talking about what's real value and not. There is an RSI divergence too. Yeah, we saw the divergence. So let's look. So you guys think this is probability right now, because these lines are very, very nice. So what if we start doing this move up here, or this move up here? Now we will definitely break this on the downside down here, you know, and something like this, and towards the upside. It might happen. It might. You are Bitcoin Steven Seagal. Okay, let's check out ETH. Somebody said ETH has a little better. So you can see here, Ethereum, you know, broke this trend on downside, tried to get back on the trend, failed that, went through this support line down here. Right now, consolidating down here. It needs to pump back above the line. Right now, it's not doing that. But let's see all the moving averages here on the weekly time frame up here. And on the weekly time frame, it's still above this 50 moving average, but you know, both 10 and 20, both 20 and 50 moving average are right there up here. And if this stays like this up here, what you are having here on the chart is bearish engulfing candle as well. So not looking that good if this would close like this right now. But you know, we'll see how this actually plays out. But right now, it doesn't look that much better than Bitcoin. I mean, it broke this towards downside. You see here right now consolidating. I like that consolidation is happening, you know, just below the trend line. It's hugging the trend line from the bottom side. So you know, probability to upside, it could happen. It could happen. Hey, does other tokens and coins follow BTC? Yeah, of course. Everything is following BTC. Everything's following BTC. We're gonna just put some, you know, background music, since there is none background music, and nobody told me that, you know, hey man, there is no background music. There we go. Some background music is fine. So I'm not quite sure about, you know, let's see if Ethereum got this on the fall. It's the same thing we have on Bitcoin right now. So we got some kind of climbing up here. We got, you know, higher highs up here, right? Higher highs, and then there is this trend line up here. I think somewhere up here there is one trend line, and there is second trend line up here, down here somewhere. Do you see it? Maybe, but this is a trend line, and this is a support line down here. Maybe, but then this upper line should not go something like this. Both are engulfing candles. It does not seem like, maybe something like this. We'll see how Ethereum actually plays out. But is Ethereum 4-hourly bullish? Do we have any kind of divergence up here on the 4-hourly time frame? There is no divergence up here. Well, technically there is bullish divergence up here as well. Bullish divergence on the 4-hourly as well. Right now going slowly towards the upside. So we'll see if, you know, if it comes up here. It can look good, right? It can look good. So I think maybe it's bottoming out as well on the 4-hourly time frame up here as well. The question is how this will play out. How will this play out? Let's go see the weekly time frame up here again. On the chart, Ethereum chart right now, looking at Ethereum chart and 50 moving average. I mean, we're still above the 50 moving average. You can see this entire, you know, part down here when you drop below the 50 moving, you know, failed that, went down, double bottom up here, right back above the 50 moving, right back above everything. Right now, pushing this downside. I'm really wondering how this is gonna close on tomorrow. You know, it's gonna be really interesting to see if he you know, drop below very important levels of support down here or not, right? These are very important level of support up here. Also 10 moving average, but you know, we're not controlling it right now. I think this one down here, I mean, look at that down, this pivot point on downside up here, this pivot point on upside up here, very important level. Like, what's that, 30,054. Don't want to drop below that, at least on Ethereum, but I don't see that it has any kind of more bullish, you know, moving averages than Bitcoin right now. I hear music. What about Near Protocol? It touched 19 bucks. Yeah, Near, I think I mentioned Near. I don't think if I did the last stream or what I did, but up here I mentioned this this last move up here and how it's following the trend. As long as it follows the trend and doesn't fall below the trend, it can continue going towards the upside. But every time it goes back down to the trend, it goes back down to the trend. But yeah, trend, and right now we are going back down to the trend. There is divergence up here at the top up here on the daily time frame. Let's see the weekly time frame up here. No divergence on the weekly time frame. It is above the moving edges. A little bit maybe high up here, getting this you know, indecision candle on the weekly time frame, the doji. But Near is still an option, technically still an option, you know, and as long as it's option, it's an option. Like, it can go down, it can, you know, do stuff and stuff like that. But I thought maybe this is some kind of blow off top up here, but we already have some kind of divergence up here on the top up here with this big wick on the upside. So you know, that's you know, second warning sign. So we'll see if it can manage to hold this trend line up here or break through trend line. But right now, you know, Empire is killing. Glad I bought at the bottom now. Yeah, it's an NFT marketplace. But yeah, I saw you know, that I saw that Empire is insane, pumping like crazy. You can see here we have been even drawing the trend line up here. Look at a move up here. Look at a move up here, man. It's insane. It's insane. How much is it up right now? From the bottom to the top, it's like 3.7x. 3.7x. What is Empire? Yeah. So Empire managed, you know, to pump big time towards the upside. I'm wondering what kind of market cap it has now, because it had like below 100 market cap, so it cannot have more than 300 right now. I'm guessing like around 200 market cap or something like that. 200 market cap. There is one coin somebody said, cult, that people are talking about, and where is the cult? Cult. So Cult managed to, you know, fail to get back above this 10 moving average right now, you know, consolidating down there. I think it actually broke on the 4-hourly time frame, this trend up here, but you know, I might have drawn the trend a little bit, you know, wrongly, because engulfing can, I'm not quite sure, you know, where how it should be drawn. Something like this up here, then we are not above the trend. This was, you know, some kind of fake, but it is following some kind of moving averages up here. But it is also, you know, you got a resistance, we got some kind of support up here. We got some kind of, you know, support level down here that we do not want to fall below, because this looks like some kind of double bottom with this level up here. A very important level. You can see how, you know, price came to that level, held that level over here, and over here it went down, doji below it, right back up again, then right back down below it, right above it, you know. But I think maybe this trend line needs to be broken on Cult to actually, you know, make it bullish. But we are not right there right now. Zoom out on Empire. Zoom out. Yeah, I mean, we did zoom out on Empire, man. This is 2-day. This is weekly. So it is insanely going towards the upside, man. It's insanely going towards the upside. It did, you know, from bottom to the top is 285, like 3.8x. Empire is nice. Gonna start at one rampage again at 42.2. So let's go a little bit back, back to the main squeeze. Oh man, Bitcoin is falling down on the 4 hour. How can this 4 hourly disappoint? So many bullish signs and it's disappointing. But on this 4 hourly candle, this is the last 4 hourly candle before we get the daily close as well. So this is gonna be interesting to see what's gonna happen here. Right now pulling a little bit back down, we are below the support level again, but there is still 3 hours and 4 minutes left. As you can see here on the side of the screen, there is 3 hours and 4 minutes left of this candle to close. And you know what we always say, don't judge the candle before it's closed. What bull signs do you see? But I don't know if you saw the start of the video. So let me just do it like this over here. YouTube, I don't want to draw everything again. So I think we can do it like this. Just do it like this over. There we go. Can we just like screenshot this? Okay, let me just do it over here. Oh, like this, agree. Here, just crop. Maybe do it like this over here. Then we crop that, save that, copy image, and then we do it like this over here. Like this over here. No, not this one. I thought we... There we go. But it's a little bit small. It's small. I don't know if it's small. I don't know. Is it too small? Can you guys see this? Ouch, VeChain. I just think these are all fake outs like 2018. Luna TA, Chad, we're gonna check out Luna, man. We're gonna check out Luna. So we got a high up here on the chart. We got a bullish engulfing candle. We got a double bottom. We got a bullish RSI, we got a bullish MACD cross, all on the 4 hourly time frame. And why does it have to be on the 4 hourly time frame? But that's what we have. We only have, right now we are trying to get, any kind of, a bullish sentiment that we can pick out, from the ground, And right now this is the best that we can do right now. 4 hourly time frame. 4 hourly time frame, this is the best we can do right now, and it's good. So 4 hour time frame. So we see how this actually plays out, long term. But right now it's 4 hourly bullish setup. It might be some kind of bottom, so it's nice. Luna, yeah, Chad for the green name. Anything for the green names, man. Chad, Luna. 0 point something. Let's start with, it's a long time since we've been checking Luna, but Luna is getting, Luna just pumped a lot, you have to understand, Luna pumped big time up here, right? From the bottom down here to the top, it pumped 143%, and for something that's, in the billions and billions of the market cap, this is a big move. 143%. A lot of people got a lot of money on this. So right now, we got all the way up here, we got extended from the moving averages. We gotta extend from the moving averages. So this move on downside is necessary. It's normal. You had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks of bull. Right now we are pulling back. Unfortunately, we are pulling back, and it's normal because you can also see it on the up here on the trend line up here. There was some kind of trend line up here. And we are breaking the trend line on the daily time frame towards downside. Actually, yesterday I actually drew this trend line long up here somewhere, but right now we are right back below the trend line up here. So this move towards the upside, it's been going towards the upside. Right now it's breaking towards the downside. So so the uptrend is right now weakening a little bit, and there's still one day 1 day and 4 hours left on the weekly candle, so you know we do not want to fall below what's that, 94.15. If you fall below 94.50, you get that, you know, bearish engulfing candle up here, which is not actually nice, but you know, we already know that we need to pull back a little bit on the downside up here. Yeah, it was a little bit on the daily. We don't have to do that. On the daily we don't have to do that, but on weekly we are pulling. Maybe this is just enough pull. Maybe just gonna stay here, you know, and just continue, you know, rising towards the upside. So let's see some if there are any kind of bad signs on the chart up here. So let's go to the weekly. Let's go to the 2 weeks up here, over here. Yeah, so on the 2 weeks up here we got a price going up and RSI going down, so this is the divergence. Now it definitely can continue pumping towards the upside. This is on the 2 weekly chart. This is on the 2 weekly chart, but you know it does look a little bit weaker right now, and it needs to pump, you know, big time up here to, you know, to get above these levels up here. If it's bullish enough, I think it just might do that, but you know, even the MACD down here is a little bit, you know, sinking down. Let's go see the monthly time frame up here. Monthly time frame of, you know, for whatever it's worth, this is also, you know, having this divergence down here, and beside that, you know, we cannot conclude that much from the monthly chart on Luna. It does look good though, it does look good. It, you know, it's climbed up big time. It had a nice pullback down to the 10 moving average, bounced off of that, and right now it is being climbing down. Even with this, you know, 1 monthly candle down here, it's still going towards the upside, so it's still not below any kind of, you know, moving averages or anything like that. So monthly looks okay. Weekly looks, you know, beside the other side divergence and stuff like that, a little bit extended on the upside there. It needs to pull back. How much pullback is gonna happen? That's the question, right? That's the big question. So this is broken up here, right? These tops, I would say this 10 and 20 moving average are the most important, especially this 20 moving average, maybe even the 10 moving average, because you can see down here, when we start pumping up here, right? When we start pumping up here, right? We've been holding this 10 moving average, you know, very nicely towards the upside. So maybe it's gonna do that. Maybe it's gonna, you know, get some kind of support on this 10 moving average and just continue pumping towards the upside. Hard to say what's gonna happen now. You know, the next move right now, I think it's a little bit more consolidation towards downside until we hit these very important support levels. And once we, you know, close to the support levels, you know, we might, you know, look for the next move. There is just fundamentally too much bullishness in alts. I have felt this for months. I believe you, the center plane, because I don't do fundamentals, so I have to believe somebody, you know. Only way the people will not BTC again is when everything has died, and when absolutely nothing goes up ever. It's BTC that goes, and then will people FOMO in BTC. You have to understand, you know, you tell people to buy Solana, people like, huh? Solana what? You know, people don't understand. It took them like so long time for, you know, normal people to understand what Bitcoin is and what Bitcoin does. And you know, if you try to explain, you know, decentralized contracts on Ethereum to some normal people, they, you know, their head just blows away. They cannot wrap their head around how can you, you know, do something that's nobody's controlling. You know, it's really hard to explain, you know, how Bitcoin works, but you know, try to explain, you know, decentralized contracts like. So when it comes, you know, to mass adoption and stuff like that, I think that has to go through Bitcoin. I think that has to go through Bitcoin, or it has to go through, you know, through the decentralized apps and stuff like that, you know, that people just use and, you know, without understanding what they do. You know, people don't have to understand, you know, how technology works. You know, they have to understand that, you know, they put money here, money comes out there. Oh, it works. You know, it has to, you know, fix their need, whatever the need is. So that is that. Do you have any kind of coins that are actually, you know, super pumping right now or anything like that? Besides the Empire. Empire is like 40% towards the upside, big moves. We got an OGN, Origin Protocol, did pump today, something like big time up here, but towards the resistance. You got some kind of bottom down here and pumped nicely up there. So we're hoping that Bitcoin might do something similar, right? Right, guys. We hope that Bitcoin might do something similar. So we'll see that. Do we have any other Bitcoin other pumpers on my chart? No, my chart don't have any pumpers right now. Everything looks like it's really not doing anything much. Besides Empire. Empire also 40% towards the upside. 40% towards the upside. Let me just check another chart up here. I don't think I have anything better. Plu, I don't know what Plu is, but you know, this token, this thing, low volume, of course, gonna pump. Low cap Alcons, there is that, yeah. Nah, I got nothing. I got like everything is right now just sitting down at in a no man's land and just chilling, right? Everything's just chilling, and we are still looking for this double button to play out. Right now, if I'm going right back down again on this this bullish engulfing candle up here, you cannot even draw the line up here because this went actually higher up here. Maybe if you're looking at a 1 hourly time frame, yeah, there might be something up here, right? So right now it looks like we are retesting. You can see this trend line up here, at least from from what I can gather up here. It looks like it's retesting that bottom down here. 1 hourly close actually below, again below 10 and 20 moving average. Let's see down bottom down here. Should be something like this up here. Wow, this is ugly triangle, man. This is very ugly, very ugly. Maybe up something like this up here, and then that means fail. And then, there are other options down here as well. Nah, this just looks way too ugly, way too ugly. But on 4 hourly it looks nice. 4 hourly looks nice. We just, we still need to wait like 3 hours left for the closing of the candle, but it looks nice. GMM is pumping hard today. GMM, Gumium, Gate.io. I don't know. Some random coin is pumping, man. %, yeah. Gumium. Is this a random coin or is this something like legit, guys? Who here has heard about Gumium? Who knows what Gumium is? Without checking CoinMarketCap. Who here has heard about this? Gamium. I don't know, let's check it out. Not legit, Gamium. Gamium, GMM. Gamium World. If it says buy Gamium right now or something like that, it's, let's see. So you got a contract address up here, BEP20, press launch app. Okay, so they got an app, scroll down. The center of metaverse, white paper. They got some kind of white paper, the virtual world of your dreams. So you got a virtual world, which we are not that into, but metaverse. The avatar, your digital identity. So you got an avatar. Get your metaverse passport now. You got a passport in metaverse. Genesis bridge between physical and virtual reality. Socialize to earn. Okay, whatever. Launch app. Avatar generation event. Age countdown revealed soon. But I launched this, so there is no app. There is no app. Why is there no app on this, man? Why is there no app? Their contract address. Why would they give me a contract address? What is Gamium? Gamium is a Web3 and metaverse technology company whose mission is to create the first metaverse that interconnects all of them, making avatars and assets multi-metaverse compatible. Big stuff. The biggest problem I see right now here is when you click the launch app, there is a button to launch the app, but when you click it, there is no app. Revealed soon. There is no app. Unfortunately, GMM. See here, buy GMM. See any kind of page, any kind of that on the front page, it tells you, hey man, here's the contract. Buy me. So if you click up here, what do we? PancakeSwap, there you go. That's how I know this is some crap. I'm not saying it's crap, man. It's gonna pump to the moon. Who cares? But that's how I know it's not a legit big project, because big legit projects don't advertise, hey, buy my token here on the front page. On the front page, when investors are coming, they want to learn about your company, they want to learn what it is. Present your product. You don't want to present, hey, buy me here. So I was looking for this. Any kind of site that has like buy me on PancakeSwap, buy me on Uniswap, buy me here, buy me there. I don't know, man. Credibility is very low. Very low credibility. Does he pay to get a pop-up in my YouTube channels? I don't get paid to get pop-up, but I do get paid when you click on the video. Crypto trading in a nutshell. Yeah. They go to a rough time, but I think it's a very good buy right now. I don't know what it is, man. Like I said, like I don't have anything against buying coins that, you know, advertise buy me on the front page. Yeah, you know, it might be legit, it might not be legit, but you know, oftentimes, very oftentimes, statistically speaking, when coins are, you know, saying on the front page, hey man, you know, you come to, you know, check out their web page, right? And they're like, this is my chart. This is the chart. We do Web3, and we do multiverse, and we do DeFi, and we do NFT, and then I list all of the things they do, and they show you the chart, and here's like big, like, buy now. You know, they're selling the chart, man. They're selling the chart. They're selling the, you know, they're selling the token instead of selling the product. You know, so, you know, when I see these kind of stuff, you know, my intuition, it says like, hey man, maybe this is some kind. I'm not saying it's a scam, it's not a scam at all, but you know, maybe they're not as legit as maybe Solana or Luna. Let's check out Solana and Luna, guys. Am I right about this? Am I right about it? So if you go, for example, to Solana webpage, if you go to Solana webpage, do you think Solana webpage would have something like buy my tokens, you know, on the front page? So let's check that out now. Network community ecosystem, start building a read documentation. So you see on the very front page of Solana, there is start building a read documentation. So learn more about our project, learn more about our, you know, about our stuff. There is no such buy stuff, you know. There is no such buy stuff. Average cost per transaction, you know, they are giving some kind of, you know, data about, you know, their blockchain and stuff like that. Explore the ecosystem, watch the video. Come on, man, do not have any kind of buy me button up. You get started, get building. See, no buy buttons whatsoever. Isn't this nice? I mean, when you see a nice project, a good project, they don't brag about, hey, buy my token. They brag about, hey, look at our blockchain, look what it can do. You know, look what we are building. Come and work with us, come work, you know, around us. So any kind of project that has this, you know, buy button on the middle of the screen, you know something is up. Let's check out Luna as well, since I said Luna and Solana. So let's check Luna Money. Okay, I mean they're called money. Program money for the internet saves, man. Let's see, where is the buy me button? Buy me button. Is there any kind of buy Luna button? Build on Terra, discover on TerraX. See, build on Terra. There is nothing such thing as a buy my coin. You get that, guys? You get this is a very important thing. See, visit Terra Bridge. So they're showing their technology, right? There is no such thing as buy my coin. You understand? Good projects don't have this buy my coin. Bad projects, you know, projects that are just like acting like that got something. They're like, hey, buy a coin. Here is where you buy the coin, right? So I hope you learned something there. If the reverse BTC fails, always done. So let's go back to Bitcoin and, you know, stop looking at coins that have, you know, buy me stuff on the front page. Up here, still 4 hours, and not much is happening. You know, it goes a little bit down, a little bit up here. You know, right now down below the moving average. Right now trying to go a little bit up, but you know, I like I said, we are a little bit bullish up here because, you know, as we said up here. Can we do up here again the chart? So I don't have to, you know, draw everything, so you can just do it like this up here. You know, it's a little bit blurry, but you can see a higher high, bullish engulfing candle, double bottom, bullish divergence, bullish MACD cross. I should probably post this on Twitter so people know. Yeah, people know. I mean, people know. Twitter. Come on, Bitcoin. You can do it, boy. There we go. Tweet. Tweet. If you're looking for a potentially good project, then Colonize Mars is my favorite. Colonize Mars. Do they have a buy button on the front page? Colonize Mars. I mean, data is untracked. What it says here? Own part of the first ever Mars colony on the blockchain. Mars play. craft, unboxing, buy cards. So it's something, but it's probably NFTs in game, so it's marketplace. It's fine. Mission 3, purchase supply crates. So you can buy supply crates, start crafting more. Yeah, it looks legit, man. It looks like, how does it work? Supply crate. There is no buy button. There is no buy my token. There is no buy my token. I liked it. I liked it. No buy. They're shilling there. Where? Martian token is in-game token that governs the Martian economy. Earn it by activating. Of course, you have to have that. Wisely choose 29. Yeah, they're just talking about token. Then there is no buy me. Is there a buy me? Please don't be buy me. Okay, there is no buy me. There is no buy me stuff. Good, good. We like this. We like this. No buy me stuff. It's good. Craft. You know, you can craft probably. You need to log in and explore and stuff like that. Yeah, it might be a good game. It might not be good. I don't know. I'm not really into any kind of games or anything like that. But you know, Mars. Colonize Mars. Let's check it on. Let's check this on you. I'm really interested to see how this looks actually in game. Colonize Mars gameplay. No sound. Let me check. Okay, yeah, this is login stuff. Yeah, okay. So you got, is this a card game or something like that? So that is basically a card game. I mean, you can. Ah man, you just like static image with a card game. No. Colonize Mars. It's you just you can make this, make that. Блядь, man, $10 Rush B. There is no B to Rush, man. Oh, Rush Bitcoin. Rush B. It took me a while. It's hard to get someone to invest 2 million, but it's easy to get someone to put in 100 billion. That's how the Bored Apes worked out. It's 2 million, but it's easy to get someone to put in 100 billion. That's how the Bored Apes worked out. I don't know about Bored Apes. What's your Twitter account? TLI_crypto. Here's the question: why buy Luna that did 400x and Solana which did 500x in this cycle? Do you expect they'll do another 500? Nobody's saying about that. We're just talking about the legit, let's say, legit projects versus non-legit projects. Boss, we are bullish or bearish? Блядь, man, I think we're bullish. Rush B. I think we are bullish. We are bullish on the 4-hourly time frame. So you know, we are hoping these things can play out. This double bottom down here, the RSI divergence, the higher high. Yeah, you know, the bullish engulfing candle up here. You know, we hope this can work out and push the price up. Towards the upside. So you know, that's what we are looking at. That's what we're looking at, right? Hopefully this is some kind of bottom up here. It might seem that hey, it's only bottom on the 4-hourly time frame, right? But yeah, it starts being on the 4-hourly time frame, then you start going towards the upside up here, create some kind of other bottom up here, because this is daily time frame up here right now. So we cannot expect today it's just gonna pump towards the upside. You need to maybe retest this 10 and 20 moving average up here, maybe break above it, maybe slowly go up there, maybe break some kind of resistance and so forth, right? But it might indicate that we are starting down here on the 4-hourly time frame to become a little bit more bullish, so that's good guys. My dollar is moving. Блядь, man, I have you on stream. It's not a matter of what a project is, if they can make money. Yeah, exactly. So I'm not, guys, first of all, I'm not against Ponzi's, I'm not against pyramid schemes, I'm not against anything that makes the price go towards the upside. But I cannot advise tell people on my channel that hey man, this thing over here it's looks shady, but price might go up. I mean, I cannot advise that, because rug pulls and stuff like that do happen, right? But Ponzi's do go up, pyramid schemes do go up, the chart goes like really towards the upside, right? Projects that have a lot of marketing and zero development tend to have the chart that goes straight towards the upside, and the money can be made on these things, of course. Unfortunately, it's really hard for me to advise to people, because most people that are watching the channel, or some other people, they don't understand this kind of stuff, and they can really easily think that, oh man, this is a legit project, this is good stuff, so if it's a legit, if it's something, you gotta be careful about what you're saying, that's it's good or not, right? So that's all I say. But you know, me and you, we understand that, you know, projects can, you know, have this, you know, straight up going, or the other way around, like straight up, like, you know, chart that goes straight up, right? We see what happened on SafeMoon and you know, Hodgecoin and stuff like that, right? We've seen that. It definitely can happen. Thoughts on It's not a matter of what. If you all watch the BTC conference, that should tell you how BS crypto is. What do you mean how BS crypto is? I just pushed that with 13 bucks times 80, $1 a time, brute forced it, we're back on support. Nah, I don't think you did that. I think you need to have a little bit more. Tila, what's your thought about EOS? I don't like it, man. I don't like it. And you know, it's just my feeling. You know, I don't know much about project and stuff like that. The problem is that, you know, they got $4 billion to create the technology, and then it was, you know, Dan Larimer, the guy that made the EOS. So he made a company called Block.one, right? And that company, you know, was behind the project. And once the project and the blockchain was built, he said, okay, here's the project I'm giving to the community. You can, safeguard it. You know, they had proof of stake, all that kind of stuff, right? You can watch over the blockchain, right? So he made blockchain, and then what he did, he quit. He left. He was, I'm gonna do other stuff. Like, who's gonna develop on EOS? Do you know how fast technology is going in crypto? You gotta improve your blockchain over and over again. You cannot just make, okay, here's a product, bye, ciao, I'm going, bye bye. Come on. The improvements needs to come on and on. And you know, unfortunately, do you see any kind of NFTs on the EOS? Do you see any kind of big DeFi on EOS? I mean, nobody's talking about EOS DeFi or EOS NFTs or EOS anything like EOS Metaverse. Like, nobody's doing that. Why? Because they're not developing. They're in the Stone Age by now. You know. So the guy left. Who's gonna develop right now EOS? I don't know, man. I don't know. So I'm not very bullish on EOS. I'm sorry for guys, you know, who are, you know, the chart might still go towards the upside. That happens all the time. You know, some news comes out and chart goes like 300x or whatever, right? I mean, it can happen, but you know, it's not a good. Imagine if you have Ethereum and Vitalik just says, okay, you know, guys, I'm gonna leave Ethereum. I'm gonna go and work on Solana or work on some other project. Like, what? Ethereum is big, but you're losing Vitalik, you know? You don't want to say you're losing the main guy. NFT is a joke, but the tech is badass. Just watch the presentation, it was a joke. No one talks about the true people that make the awesome tech. So I'm not, but that's my, I still don't understand the technology behind EOS, whether EOS is good or not and stuff like that, right? But I just don't see any kind of excitement about EOS. There was this excitement about that, the DEX that are building bullish, and nothing came out of that. I just figured out EOS because I follow some whale wallets. All of them bought 3 weeks ago a lot of EOS. Now that might be the case. I mean, whales buy stuff, but you have to understand that whales also lose money. If whales always win, what kind of world is that? Like, whales lose money as well. Rich people lose money all the time, literally all the time. Rich money invest in big money in a stock market and lose all the time. You don't want to be the guy that follows the rich people, because they, some of them might know, but a lot of them don't know what they're doing. They just see something and just buy, and if it goes up, like, yeah, and if it doesn't, like, yeah, who cares? Like, my other 5 projects, went up like 100x, whatever, right? So don't follow rich people for whatever reason. But that said, maybe your whales, maybe the whales that you are following, maybe the whales you are tracking do have some kind of information about what's about to come on EOS. I don't know that. I don't follow fundamentals EOS. I'm just saying how my feelings are right now. I mean, in a week's time it might change, because suddenly, oh my god, EOS got NFTs, oh my god, EOS got Metaverse, oh my god, EOS is a part of Web3, oh my god, EOS is doing this. I don't know. Tomorrow might be another thing. I don't follow it fundamentally, but right now it's like, we are losing money too and not rich. Yeah, so we and the rich people are the same, guys. If you use 10 million, 5% is great, yeah. But if you already have 10 million, you know, 5% is like, like it doesn't change your life at all. No matter what, EOS is destined to its target at 3.2 fib level at minimum 70. This target is always reached. $70 on EOS. Wow. Yeah, I mean, it went up to 20, you know, so it's definitely possible. Where is EOS? Long time since I checked EOS. So now we talked a lot about EOS, so we gotta check EOS right now, guys. I just have to find it on my chart. I got too many coins up here. Where is EOS? There's EOS. 0.47 up today. Weekly time frame, like. This is also one of the things that I don't like about EOS. Like up here it was up to 22, 23 bucks, and right now it's down at 15 bucks. Couldn't even make a higher high in this bull run. Imagine we are going through the bull run and you are not even making higher high. I mean, the bull run of the bull run, everything is going parabolic, but EOS is doing this. You understand? You understand? You understand? And look this bottom down here, guys. This is bad. This is close below the Corona dump, guys. This is close below the Corona dump. I'm not saying that, you know, EOS cannot do big moves, but it might be some kind of, and if it goes below that, like which coin have, you know, since up here nowhere near the top up here, just pumped a little bit right back down to the bottom, very bottom. Like Bitcoin did at least this up here, so it's staying, you know, far above, you know, previous levels. But you know, EOS came back down to the, you know, $1 down here, man. $2, what is that? 1.8 buck down here. So, you know, to me, EOS chart does not look bullish at all, and there's just so many things about it. It just looks like terrible. Look at it on monthly time frame. Below, the moving average is still on the downside. Like over here, you know, it's still, you know, people are putting a lot of hope. It's on the bottom. It has to pump. It might pump, but you know, what's the market cap on EOS? What's the market cap on EOS? It's still 2.3 billion, man. It's still 2.3 billion market cap, and it's, I don't know. It's lacking something. I don't know what it is, but my, you know, the chart says, man, not right now, not right now. It might be at the bottom, but it did not perform. You know, you don't want to be the guy that's buying just because something is at the bottom. I mean, if you buy just because something is at the bottom, I mean, that's a little bit, I'm not gonna say stupid, but you know, that's not very smart, you know, thing to do. Just because something has bottom, it just might be that there is a reason why it's at the bottom, you know. There might be a reason why EOS did not make a higher high up here. There might be a reason for that. There might be a reason why on the monthly time frame it's hitting these, you know, previous lows down here and here. There just might be a reason for that, you know. Because if this was, you know, in any way or shape or form very bullish, and there was, you know, bullishness about it, and there was something, you know, people, the market would notice, the market would see, a market would buy the F out of this, right? But they are not buying the F out of this, you know. We are below all of the moving average, we are down at some kind of bottom, but you know, I don't see the big buys. There 3 weeks up there, right back down here again on the weekly time frame, a little bit. I mean, it looks weak. It just looks weak, man. I sold my Shiba Inu for Doge loan, Marcellon. I hope that works out, man. Hope that works out. I hodled, did not sell, lesson learned. Hodling can pay off, yes. One more. Sometimes I think small money, huge leverage can be used to attract buyers by getting a coin moving. Goes wrong, you don't lose much. It might do that. I mean, there are probably ways, you know, to move the market up and down a little bit, especially these markets are illiquid markets, meaning, you know, there is little volume on the exchanges. You know, it's a lot easier to, you know, move them up and down. But I think people are already doing that, so, you know, but how they are doing, not quite sure. Smart money find a way to trade and make 5 to 8% safely, yeah, but they don't do it on daily time frame, like they like you know, yearly and stuff like that. Smart money doesn't look for moonshots. No, they don't. What is it going to take for WeChat? That's why I say, I mean, it's, you know, big money is not looking for some kind of, you know, meme coin that's going to do, you know, 1000x. Because you cannot buy meme coin for, you know, a couple of million, right? But you can buy EOS and Solana and Luna and Bitcoin for a couple of million, right? and it's, you know, very liquid market with a huge volume. So, you know, if you have big money, you have to be these big coins. So you hope that your, you know, your Bitcoin is gonna do 2 or 3x, you know, and your 10 million is gonna be 20 million, right? But if you have like, you know, 1,000 or 2,000 bucks, you're not gonna get rich by buying Bitcoin. You're gonna have maybe more money, but you're not gonna get rich by buying Bitcoin. You know, it's just matter of fact. Like, even if Bitcoin does 10x and you got 2,000 bucks right now, you got 20,000 bucks. You're not rich, man. It's 20,000 bucks. You're gonna go buy, you know, a shitty car, and that's it. You back down. You have to go to the small caps. You have to find, you know, these coins that are doing can perform very nicely and stuff like that. No, Jacoben, I think you're wrong when it comes to you know, coins. You don't, you know, buy coins just because they don't do anything, man. Is BTC a Ponzi scheme? I think everything starts. That's a very good question. I think everything starts as a Ponzi scheme, right? Because it's not pyramid scheme. It's a Ponzi scheme where, you know, the only way to raise the value of something is to get new people to come in, right? So only way to, you know, raise value of Bitcoin is to, you know, hodl it, stake it, hodl it, get more people in it, increase the demand, lower the supply, and the price of Bitcoin goes towards upside. Now that is a Ponzi scheme, right? So, you know, you're trying to do that, you know, to push the price towards upside, but at one point Ponzi scheme becomes not anymore Ponzi scheme. And when is that? When that thing that you have, like Bitcoin, get some real world use case. So in, you know, 2011, 2012, there was no real world use case for Bitcoin, but we are trying to generate that real world use case. So this Ponzi that's been going on since 2009 or 2011 or wherever it started, it is still going on, but as soon as we can get some kind of real world use case by that adoption, right, it's gonna stop being a Ponzi, right? It's gonna stop being a Ponzi. I'm riding ATX. Magnus, do a favor. Do a fib from 2070 high to the Corona low and see 3.2 target level for yourself for years. Why would you do 3.2 target level, man? What's I don't do Fibonacci. Not this one. I don't do Fibonacci. This is Corona low down here. 3.2 is all the way up here somewhere, right? I don't even have it on the chart. 3.2. This is EOS, this is 3.2. You're saying 3.2, man. 3.2 is all the way up here, man. You think EOS is gonna go to 12,000? What WTF are you looking at? This is you know, 2018 high. Or did you mean 21 high? And this Corona dump down here. Don't count the COVID dump. Wookie want a Kupki. I know, but he Chaco Ben said, Magnus, do a favor, do a Fibonacci from 2017 high. It's actually 2018 because it went and the Corona dump, and this is the Corona dump up over here, right? Do a Fibonacci, so Fibonacci up here, and he said look for 3.2, 3.2 is up here, so I don't know, what am I missing, man? Chaco Ben, what am I missing, man? 3.2 is all the way up here at 13,000, so I'm not quite sure, you know, EOS can go up to 13,000. So something is off. We want EOS back in 2007 because it was cheap. I mean, down here 2007, yeah. Say it fast 3 times. Real world use case, real world use case, real world use case, real world. On the regular chart. It's still the same. I mean, wait. Does this have fib level based on lock? Wait. How can I turn this level like fib levels based on lock scale? Okay, let's maybe there's Fibonacci, auto Fibonacci is there. What the F is this, man? Auto Fibonacci. People cannot, you know, use 2 seconds to draw Fibonacci, so they need auto Fibonacci. Oh, it's not indicator, it's Fico Juchesman. That's fine. Why is this always on? I don't get it. Choco Ben left the chat. Choco Friday, don't dream. Choco Ben, can you please answer me? Forget it. I'm not doing this, man. You're totally not in the chat, and you know you're asking me to do stuff. I'm gonna go do something else. So let's check Bitcoin one last time, see how Bitcoin is doing, guys. Let's see how Bitcoin is doing one last time here on the day 4-hourly time frame. So we are still looking nice here on the 4-hourly time frame. We got all the nice juicy stuff up here. You can see here. I don't want to draw everything again, but you know, we got all the juice. Let me draw it all again very quickly. So what we have on the chart up here, what we have on the 4-hourly chart up here, and why we are so bullish up here, because we got some kind of double bottom up here. This double bottom also got up above the resistance up here. You can see here above the resistance. So you know this is confirmed double bottom up here. Not only that, we got this divergence where price is going down and air side going up. This is you know bullish air side divergence. We also got bullish engulfing candle up here on the 4-hourly time frame, which shows a bullishness up above the resistance level. We also got a higher high up here, which shows bullishness towards the upside. Very nice move towards the upside. Also MACD up here is bullish. Unfortunately, everything that I just told you is happening on the 4-hourly time frame. So you know how much can you push it towards the upside by that, but you know it does look nice. So we still need to break some important levels up here. You know it might take a little bit more time, but you know maybe, just maybe, this might be some kind of local bottom, and we are hoping that we might you know make nice moves towards the upside. Daily time frame up here. Let me just pop all the moving averages up here as well over here. So right now we are sitting at this bottom down here. We're sitting at the bottom and there is moving average up here. So we are hoping that this bottom up here might propel us towards up, because if we start falling on the downside, that's gonna be bad moves. So we are hoping that these 4-hourly bullish signals can actually propel us towards the upside. And there's that. Now we bull, yeah, now we bull, because 4 hours is bull. Anyways, guys, we've been streaming for 1 hour and 40 minutes, so that's enough for today. Tomorrow we'll do another stream. You know, thanks for stopping by. Or is another false alarm? We hope it's gonna not be a false alarm. Everybody, thanks for stopping by. And before we end, we're gonna play the song, guys. We're gonna play the song before we end. But guys, hit the like button on the way out. Hit the like button. Where is the... No, it's not this one. Anyways. Hit the like button on the way out. Come back tomorrow for a new stream and enjoy the tune. Good catching it, Hila. At least you caught the end of the show. Thanks for everybody for stopping by. Thanks for the bucks, Bliatman. See you tomorrow, same time, same place. We're gonna see what Bitcoin does. Unfortunately, really hard to decipher where we're gonna go up and down, but you know, this 4-hourly does look nice. Milk. Cheers. Go to hot jams, yeah. See you guys, yeah.